That was a shot that Kevin Crowley did from the Hamilton Nationals yesterday in the MLL. And the announcer asked Evan Washburn, who was also an announcer that played for Delaware, premier defender, said, "Evan, how do you stop that shot?" He said, "Well, you don't let him get his hand on the stick." Okay. Number two, you keep on his glove hand all the time. Okay. He said, number three, he doesn't shoot left-handed, so you don't have to worry about his left hand. My goodness, what if Kevin Crowley could do this going left hand? That's what we're here to teach you today. Hi, my name is George Haven. I'm a certified coach with U.S. Lacrosse. And what we want to do today is pick up on where we left off in March with part one. Now, when college coaches look at players, they used to look at juniors and seniors. Now they're going all the way down to freshmen and sophomore. So can you imagine the number of videos that they get from players about, concerning their games, their shooting, their passing, ground balls, etc. What is it about your game that makes you different? The color of your shoes, maybe? I hope not. I hope it's more than that. Thus, the reason for this video. It's about creativity. And I want to take you through shooting from GLE to GLE and just show you the raw shots all the way through. Okay, what I demonstrated there was actually a grouping of shots. First right hand shovel shot, and then we got over here with a right hand over the shoulder shot. We also have a right hand mid-level shot that is available to us as well. Then I went over and did the left hand shovel shot, and then of course left hand here, to show you the range that you have by using these alternate styles of shooting. Don't forget, this is not to replace your normal style of shooting. It is in addition to, and give you some extra weapons from which you can score virtually any time you want. Okay, what we have here, we have a crease defender. We have a left attackman with a defender that's on him. During the games last year, especially in the final, we had one of our players that could easily dodge around his opponent. And what that meant is, I'll do this in slow motion, is he had the ball here, and he would pretend to pass, and he would just simply do a split dodge, come through here. The two defenders would collapse on him, and as he goes to shoot, he's got, what does he have? He's got nothing. Let's try something a little different. Same thing. I'm going to pretend like I'm going to pass to Vic. Here's my defenders. You have to believe he's right here. Do a split dodge, come out, and give it back to Josh in the back there. So that's one of the reasons we want to double team. We want them to double team us. Come on, boys. Come on, give me some double team. And it's right there every time. Now, you got to get proficient right hand as well. Okay? Okay, if I work my way into here, Matthew's my defender, he's not going to let me shoot. No way is he going to let me shoot. And I'm left-handed, so he has to respect my stick on the outside. So what does a defender normally do? He doesn't want me in his area. He shoves me out of the area, right? He doesn't want me in the area. Okay, I get my stick in here. I get into his territory. He shoves me. I put it in the back of the net, running away from the cage. There's another shot that's a lot more subtle. So as I get in here and he shoves me away from the cage, I just simply put it in the net. But down low and backhand. I've got a wingman over there. He and I are going to do a little passing game. I got my defender here. On this shot, I'm going to go. What I just did is I sold my defender on the split dodge. He had to respect my stick, because if he didn't, I would have shot. So he's got his stick here, I simply turn and shoot back in. Really hard to stop. One of the shots we saw yesterday was a midfielder came in. He simply did a face dodge and did a underhand shot. And I thought, man, that's good, that's creative. I'll do the same thing with the right hand. Do a simple face dodge and put it in the net. What I'm doing is actually using my defender as a screen, which is really, really hard for the goalie. Goalies are trained to track the head of your stick. When you're here like this, and you got it here, and then come down low, that's called the Baltimore shot. I want to demonstrate something. Thank you, Matt. This is a Baltimore shot. We called it back in the 60s. Basically, they call it a worm burner because it stays low and it's hard. Now, if you saw the motion of the stick, the motion of the stick comes here, and I don't follow through like a golf swing. I come down here and I try to stop it as quick as I can, which keeps it low. Now, look at the stick, positioning of the stick on this shot. Tell me if it's much different. Kind of the same shot, isn't it? Except it's backhand. This segment here, I want to show some advanced passing techniques. Matthew, if you're my defender real quick. Matthew comes out on me. Where do you think I'm going to pass? Obviously, right to Tony. And this is the way we normally pass. We try to get it through and bang, okay? Boom, that's what happens. Okay, good, thanks. What I want to show is some alternate ways to pass that are really deceptive. But the point is, you can get them going about 60 to 70 miles an hour. So if I'm working here with Matthew and I'm going to pass the ball, looks like I'm going to pass the ball over here, I might take one step, give it to Tony, Tony would shoot. Okay? Let's try that again. Be ready to come around and shoot. I'm going to pretend to pass to Tony in this situation. So I want my midi defender to come in on me a little bit. I don't want him trailing back there. I want him over here. So I'm going to pretend to pass, give Josh the pass, and there it is. As I mentioned in the last video, that backhand, you can go back over there, Matt, I'm going to feed you. That backhand shovel shot can get up to between 60, 70 miles an hour. And since you're bigger, stronger, faster than I am, and I'm 65, guess what? You can shoot better and faster, stronger, and quicker than I can. On this one, I'm simply going to do a little pass back to Matt. He's going to run and shoot on cage. All right, I'm up here, up top. Almost like a 2-2-2 formation, if you can envision that. And I want to pass to Matthew this time. And but I don't want to rip it at him at 70 miles an hour because we're fairly close, right? So I'm going to give him a little lighter pass, but it's going to be behind the back and deceptive. And this is what it looks like. That's hard to stop. And of course we're ambidextrous, so we could do the same thing this way. This final segment, what I want to do is to kind of give you a bird's eye view of maybe what the goalie sees. Vic has his camera behind here, and what we're going to do is show the lack of visibility of the stick as we're coming around to shoot. Very deceptive and very effective. Now, one other thing. I realize that guys aren't parked in front of the net, sitting here with their stick up, never getting bothered in a game. That's not real game world situation. But your job as an offensive player is to be deceptive and get into those positions. Okay, quickly get in those positions. Once you're in the position, you get the ball, you'll see it's gone. Tony's going to be shooting from the right side. I'll shoot from the left. Go ahead, Matthew, you're up. Tony? There we go. There you go. Woo. All right. Like the last video, we showed you an alternate way to get the ball into the net. You can swat it, you can kick it, you can do all kinds of things, but I got a technique that's pretty slick. If the ball's laying there just outside the crease, goalie can't get it, goes into the net. Also works as a pass. Let's suppose ball comes out of somebody's stick, it's laying here. My defender's here, he's gonna absolutely try to go through me or here. I got a guy running full speed on the ball. Guess what? Josh is open. Ready? Nice. Guys, let me ask you a question. How many players do you know, either in high school, college, or the MLL, that can shoot consistently behind the back with either hand and shoot running away from the cage behind the back? How many guys consistently pass behind the back, either at 30, 40 miles an hour or 60 or 70 miles an hour deceptively? I don't know of anybody. Guess what? You could be the next person. Let me know. My name is George Haven, certified coach with US Lacrosse, and my email is ghavensmith@gmail.com. Guys, come on in here. First of all, I want to thank Vic, our videographer, the best, for doing this with us. This is Josh, Tony, and Matthew. Really want to thank you guys for all your work coming out here on this weekend. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
All right, good. Also like to finally thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me ability to do any of this at this advanced stage. Have a blessed day, guys. See ya.